Welcome to video 8-1. In this video, we're going to talk about the dimensions found on technical drawings. These dimensions can fall into one of two categories. They can either be size dimensions or location dimensions. We have two example drawings here that we're going to use to just kind of practice. I'm going to look at the simpler of the two drawings here, and we'll start placing dimensions. I'm going to add the first dimension here. And this first dimension is showing us the location of the center of this hole. So therefore, it's a location dimension. Now, I've got it located horizontally, but I need to locate it vertically now. So let's add another dimension. Now, if I add this dimension, it's locating the hole vertically and is therefore a location dimension. I'm going to change the precision here. There we go. Now the dimension will read correctly. Okay. Now we know the location of the hole. What we don't know now is the size of the part. We have no idea how big the part is. So what we need to do is come in and add some additional dimensions. Okay. I've added a dimension of 2 here, which shows us the length of the part. Since it's showing us a length or a dimension, it is therefore a size dimension. Let's add one for the height of the part. And there we go. There's our second size dimension because it shows the overall height. Now we need one more dimension. And this dimension is going to give us the size of this hole. So therefore, it's a size dimension as well. So, easy enough. Let's look at the second example. As we look at our second part, we can see it's a little more complicated because it has 2 holes here instead of 1 as the first part had. But what I'm going to do is just come in here and start adding my dimensions. Here's my first dimension. This one shows us the location of the hole. Therefore, it's a location dimension. Let me change that so it reflects the correct precision. I'll do the same thing on the other end of the part. This dimension shows the location of our second hole here in relation to this edge of the part. Therefore, this is a location dimension as well. I'm going to add a third dimension between the 2 holes. And this dimension is also a location dimension because it shows the location of these 2 holes in relation to each other. Let's add another location dimension. It's the same as before. It shows the location of the holes vertically off the bottom of the part. Therefore, this is a location dimension. Now we have the same problem that we had before. We've got the location of the holes. However, we don't have the size of the part. So let's add our size dimensions. There we are. We have the length of the part and the height of the part. So those are our 2 size dimensions. Now we have 2 holes here. We know where they're located. We know the size of the part that they're located within. What we don't know is the size of the holes. So let's add dimensions that show the size of the holes. So there are our final size dimensions. So that's it. We have size dimensions and location dimensions. And that wraps things up for video 8-1.